Hey guys, how's it going? Obi here with Lion Strong Elite. I'm the Lion Strong CEO, and I just want to thank you for watching my video, guys. I do appreciate it as always. Okay, don't understand that you guys can be anywhere else, and the fact that you're giving me your time, I'm truly grateful and appreciative and humbled by that as well. So with that said, guys, simple housekeeping. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so we can get this ball rolling. But with that said, every time you guys come to my channel, I'm gonna always try to put out nuggets and valuable information so that way your time is not wasted, because I do value your time. So guys, topic of this video, the harsh truth why you're not seeing results in the gym, okay? Now, again, people we've all heard or results in training, put it that way, simple, because they know a lot of my clients don't really go to the gym. They like to do their training wherever they are. But anyway, the reason why I'm not seeing results, guys, I'm gonna make it very simple. Out of the years as a coach that I've been doing this for so many years, working with all these people, I can honestly say that people, for the most part, when it comes to nutrition, they're fine with that, right? Because ideally, when it comes to building your body, you really need to focus on hitting your macros, right? And your macros, or macronutrients, I should say, consist of your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. And when I'm training people, even though that those must always be in order, but the most important thing is your protein, okay? So your protein needs to be high at all times, because when you're training, your body needs extra protein so you can recover and rebuild, okay? So when it comes to nutrition, that's not the problem. People typically know what to eat. They know what they should be eating. And the biggest thing people struggle with is just their training. Guys, most of you guys don't train hard enough. You just don't. Okay, I don't care what program you think you're on or you've done this program. Anyone will tell you, anyone who's done my program is legit. It's not like anything you've ever experienced. It's high volume, okay? The intensity's high, and even though you're not doing a lot of training throughout the week, every workout is highly impactful. People don't train hard enough, and I'm gonna get into a description of what I mean by that. So number one, people oftentimes, when they're training, they don't believe in the concept of going to failure. They say that, they come up with studies now where you don't have to go to failure. You can just stop a few reps from failure. Guys, you can do that all you want, okay? It's fine. I mean, do what you want. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I know what does work, and I'm gonna speak off of what actually does work. When you go to failure and beyond, when you're just going and going in that set, the set's taking 2-3 minutes. Let's say you're doing arms, you're doing a bunch of curls, right? And anybody who knows, when you got into like rep 30 plus, 40 plus, your arms feel like they're gonna explode, right? It's a very interesting feeling where it literally feels like you have a bunch of air in there, or it's like a balloon that's gonna pop, right? And it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. But many of you guys will never experience that pain though, right? That pain that you need to grow, stopping at 10 reps, stopping at 15 reps. But the most important thing too is when you're doing these sets, these painful sets, you are building character, because it's painful, it hurts, it doesn't feel good, it's not comfortable, but you have to force yourself to be in that zone. And you want to try to keep it for as long as you can. So when something burns like hell and you have to try to force yourself to stay in that environment, that takes some grit, man. And that's the biggest takeaway from this. Notice how, guys, when we talk about these videos, it's always tied to mindset. So ultimately what I'm trying to say is you guys are way too soft. You guys don't want to push hard enough, and that's why you don't get results. Because a lot of us have been there, right? We work out, and if you feel like you can have done another rep, if you know you could have done 50 reps but you stopped at 20, you cheated yourself. That's it. And people may not agree with that, but it's the truth. When you stop yourself from doing what you can potentially do more of, you are cheating yourself. So you're training yourself to not push. That's why I love training so much, guys. And this is why I always preach training when it comes to being that foundation to everything in life. Because if you can push hard in the gym, if you can do that second leg workout of the week and get under that squat rack or do these things that are painful, it's gonna turn you into an animal to where everything you do is just gonna be a cakewalk. because you've practiced it when you're training. Training is a daily thing that you should be doing to basically give you that gut check. It's gonna see, are you in that mindset or not? Wait, hey, you got soft today, John? Okay, let's do this leg workout. We're gonna see where we're at. That's what it's about. So it's not so much the sleep, guys. It's not, of course, this stuff plays into a role. Sleep, nutrition, of course. I'm not dismissing that. But the one thing that basically determines how far and the extent you can take those other two things is training. A lot of guys say, well, I can't put on weight. I can't do this. You're not training hard enough. You're not pushing your body enough. Your body needs to have an incentive to want to take on more food, sleep more, right? So you have to create it. You have to incentivize the body to do it. And that's from training. So that's what it really comes down to, guys. It's not so much about, oh, well, I'm not doing the right, exercise properly or my form. Guys, form is not as important as people think it is. Okay, now, am I saying that you should not have the best form you can? Of course. But all I'm saying is when you're pushing yourself to the limits, that goes out the window, guys. You're more worried about that effort. And that's where people lack, is effort. They don't give enough effort. They can do 10, they can do 50, but they did 20. I could have done 6 sets, but I'm just gonna do 2 sets. And then you wonder why things don't work out. You wonder why when you're at work and you're trying to take care of business, you're not able to get the results you want. Guys, the way you do one thing is the way you do all things, right? I keep on using sport references, but anybody who was an athlete for their whole life, you see how much this stuff correlates. The way you practice is the way you play. If you practice soft, you're gonna play soft. Guys, when you're playing football and you think you're gonna go half speed, it's funny, when I was in college, a lot of my teammates, or a number of them, used to get mad because we have practice where we're not going full speed. Typically the more padded you are, the more contact, the more physical you need to be. But the same physicality that I would take when I'm wearing full pads is the same physicality I take if we're just wearing soft shells, which are these like padded material you put into your jersey. So, it's designed for us to grab onto something, but obviously we're not tackling each other. But me, I want full speed, guys. Okay, because I'm not about to ingrain bad habits, and then when I get in the game, I'm going to embarrass myself or hurt myself. That's not happening. So the problem is that, guys, it's your mentality. That's the reason why you're not getting results. Okay, because if you think like a dog, if you think like an animal, you're going to train like one. People don't just train like animals. They already think that way. The mindset, guys, when you go into your training is, I want to destroy stuff. I want to see how far I can go. I want to treat it like a game. How far can I push my body today? And some days, guys, you're not going to feel it that much. You're not going to have the energy. It's okay. But the one thing you can always control is that effort. And that effort is tied to this. Everything, guys, is always tied to your mentality. If you have a soft mentality, you're going to get soft results. If you have a soft mentality, you're not going to get the body you want. You're not going to get the strength gains you want because you don't think that you deserve it. But when you do have that winning mentality, that stuff belongs to you and you act like it. All right? So anyway, I just wanted to say that, guys, everything again is tied to mindset. And I think that once people understand that, that's when these walls will come down. That's when these things that people perceive as being hard to accomplish will become easier, because it's all tied to your belief system, which is tied to your mindset. And I just find that the best remedy is tough training, resilient training, and doing things that forces you to be uncomfortable. Your goal every day, or all my clients know this, people that do my programs, that every time they do a workout, they get that butterfly effect in their stomach. It makes them nervous. You wanna know something? You should get nervous. Because if you're not scared of the workout, guys, I've been training for over 20 years, every day, consistently. If you don't think I get scared when I'm about to do legs, I get scared. Or when I'm about to do back, I get scared because I understand the amount of work that I need to put in to progress. When you've been in the game for as long as me, you got to get more creative. You got to do 5 or 6 supersets straight. You got to do 5 or 6 drop sets. You got to, do every rep to complete failure. And then, you're gonna go up the pyramid. You do a pyramid set. come back down the pyramid set, and then you're gonna go back up the pyramid. Do all this crazy stuff. Why not? You know, guys, it's like when you do this stuff, you enter a league of your own. You enter that elite class, but it also makes you think that way too. So anyway, man, I can go into that more, but I just wanted just to touch on that, guys, that this is the reason why you're not achieving your main physique. I don't care who you are. I trained enough people, I've coached enough people where I understand what it is. It's not my program, it's not my protein shake, it's not, no, it's you. You're not pushing yourself. Get comfortable getting uncomfortable. Simple as that. Anyway, guys, that's my message for today. Thank you guys for watching my video. Be sure to subscribe for more content. And remember, guys, only person who can stop you from being powerful, the only person who can stop you from being unstoppable is you. And the moment you start to understand that, that's when things are going to start to get better, or at least improve, I should say. Anyway, guys, we're signing out here. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.